One of the strongest undercurrents in every blended family is sorrow. There has been a loss of some sort. There is a loss narrative going on, whether that be death or divorce or a parent figure who is not connected to the children's lives for whatever reason. And kids carry that forward into the blended family. The adults do as well, but the difference there is that adults are turning a corner. They've fallen in love with somebody, they have a new friend, a companion, and so they tend to not see or feel the sadness of the past as much, but kids do. And sometimes kids are holding on to that because they see their parent moving on and they don't want dad to be forgotten. They want mom to remember as well as their stepdad to know that I have not forgotten my dad and his importance in my life. Loss is enduring, it's ongoing. And it shows itself at certain times in life. It'll ebb and flow. Oftentimes special days and holidays kind of kick that up a notch. Somebody's not sitting at the table. When I get married and the young lady trying to figure out who's going to walk her down the aisle, maybe mom and dad divorced, and so I've got a stepdad and a biological dad, and I value them both, but how do I do that at my wedding? And so those are moments where they have to re-grieve what's happened in the past. Could have been years ago, but it's still there for them. I think the biggest thing for adults is to just recognize that this is a part of your family life. You're not trying to squash it. You're trying to give permission to it. You're not trying to make it the kids' problem. You're trying to step into that and join them. Let it be a family grieving process. What it does is it actually makes the children see you as somebody they can respect and admire, somebody who joins them in that issue around dad and the loss of him. So you become respectful, honorable. You become somebody they can trust with that part of their heart. It's not in competition with it. So give permission to those connections and to outward grieving. A couple of words, step-parents, don't take it personally. Sometimes it feels personal when the kids bring up that biological parent who is no more. And it may feel like they're throwing it in your face. Odds are they're not. It's just their grieving and doing life. And actually, if they are throwing it in your face and you rise above that, and it doesn't work, that takes the sting out of that and probably will happen less and less. And then biological parents, a word to you, and that's just don't be paralyzed by your kids' grief. If you become so sympathetic to their sadness that then you just give in all the time, unfortunately you keep them stuck in their sadness and it diminishes your role as a leader in their life. Join them in the grief, help them with their grief, grieve as a family unit, and your blended family will come together.